Good evening. It's your favorite love and relationship coach, Christina Abad here. And I'm so excited to be here with you tonight. And tonight we're talking all about how there's no time for love. No time for love. And here's what that really means. And I just want to take, this chance to thank the ones that are watching here live, those that are catching the replay. You're making the time, so that's great. But I've had, the pleasure of speaking to driven, successful women who have no time for love. And I can relate being a parent, being a single mom at one point and not feeling like I had the time to date or the time to invest in getting to know someone, right? And here's the truth about the whole there's no time for love situation. So when you say there's no time for love, I think we all know that, we make time for the things we choose to make time for. And when we have this reasoning or this excuse or this thought of, I have no time today, I have no time to get to know someone, I just have no time for this. Here's what's really going on. So the truth about I have no time is that there's a disconnect. There's some type of issue with intimacy that you don't want to make the time, that you don't wish to make the time. And it happens a lot with, driven, successful women that have been disappointed before in love and relationships. And it takes an extra step to put yourself back out there, right? So I just want to encourage you, if you're one of those ladies that feel like, I just don't have the time. I don't have the time to go date. I don't have the time to talk to these guys. I don't have the time, for dating or relationships. Examine yourself. Where do you see that, over and over again? Because here's the thing. It goes through in different aspects of your life. And for example, when I started my business, it took up a lot of my time. And of course, there's a learning curve and, it's like that when you're an entrepreneur and you're in business for yourself. But in general, there's so many things that we can do to busy ourselves, right? Busy. Oh, I'm busy. But the thing is that there's a disconnect of intimacy. There's a disconnect in wanting or allowing someone to get close to you, allowing to make space for a relationship or for intimacy. That's what it really is. And this happens a lot to driven and successful women, especially my moms that are out there. I think we all know, like I said, when we want to get something done, we make time for it. If there's food missing in your house, I don't care how busy you are, you're going to make time to go buy some, right? If, there's something that you need to get done, you're going to make time and you're going to get it done. So my question to you, I have two. My two questions to you are, how much of a priority is having a relationship and meeting someone that can really love you, can really support you, and really be that partner that you deserve and desire, right? So that's one. And then the second one, where in your life are you creating those barriers to intimacy? Are you setting yourself apart because you don't want to allow someone to get close to you? You don't want to allow for someone, to take up that space in your life because it's a fear of intimacy. So here's the truth. Here's what I don't have the time means. It means you don't want to get close to somebody. It means that you have an issue with letting someone get close to you. You don't want to make the space for it, so you don't make the time for it. And here's what really sucks. When you're looking for a relationship, when you want and you desire to find someone, that's loving, that's caring, that's supported, that's, really ready to be in a committed relationship, when you throw up those I don't have the time walls, put yourself in the other one's place, right? If you're trying to get to know someone and they're like, well, I don't have the time. I don't have the time. How many friendships, have just kind of, gone off on the MIA list, on the deep end, because you don't have the time, right? So here's the thing. If you're serious about love, if you're serious about finding the right person, attracting the right person into your life that is going to love you, is going to support you, really starting to create that space where you can start trusting someone again, where you can start believing in relationships and believing in love and believing in possibilities. Here's the thing, you have to make time and you have to make space. There's no relationship out there that doesn't require some type of time commitment, right? That's the whole point. You want to spend time with someone. You want to build a bond with someone. You want to get to know someone. And all those things require time. So if you're serious about love, you're serious about attracting the right person that's going to be, open and interested in being in a committed relationship and being, there for you, being supportive, being loyal, then start carving out some time for you to really dedicate to yourself, to creating that space, to getting to know people, to going out and doing things that you enjoy. Because like I said before, if you've watched any of my lives, if you're in my Facebook group, The Driven and Desirable Ladies, I invite you to come on. We have a lot of videos where we touch on different things, but one of the things that I'm so, passionate about is encouraging my ladies who are driven, who are, busy. And I understand we have children, we have careers, we're, getting our education, and that's great and all. But it's also doing things that light us up, doing things that make us happy, doing things that we enjoy and that really bring joy and a smile to our lives. Because here's the thing, you never know who's watching. And when you're, I don't know, skydiving or bowling or listening to poetry, and you're just in the zone and you're feeling yourself and you're filling your cup and you're smiling and you're laughing and you're just enjoying yourself, that's when you activate that magnetism. That's where you activate that attractiveness that makes guys so attracted to want to get to know you and say, wow, who is this woman? She's just having fun. She's like amazing. She's in her zone and her thing. And that's the whole point. And that's just a little tidbit. You have to make the time. If you're, running around saying, I don't have the time, you're creating that wall. It's a wall to protect you. And I get it. I've been there. I've created that wall, around everything, friends, family, relationships at a certain point. I don't have time. And it was just me being scared of letting someone back in. It was just being scared of that intimacy, of allowing yourself to be vulnerable again, of allowing yourself to, just put yourself out there. And here's the thing, if you don't, it's not going to happen. There's no guarantees in life, but by playing safe, you can guarantee that nothing is going to happen, right? So I just want to take this chance to encourage you ladies. It's a new week. We have, right, Nina? It's so true. It's a new week. Let's take this time. Let's take this brand new week to start off on the right foot and start thinking about where can we make time for the things we really want, that we really desire, for just even things that bring us joy. Because like I said, when you're filling your cup, you're filling yourself, that just amplifies your attractiveness. When you're out there smiling and having a good old time, like I said, you never know who's watching. You never know who's just checking you out and saying, wow, like she's having fun. I want to get to know her. I want to have fun like her and fun with her, right? So my ladies, I know, believe me, I know I have a daughter, I have a child, I have a business, I have all these commitments, all these things going on. But if you want a relationship and you want someone that's going to commit to you and take you serious and give you the time of day the way you expect for someone that is, loving and loyal and respectful, because you're not just looking to waste your time anymore. That's not the point. The point is making time for someone that's worth it. But you have to make the time too. You can't expect someone to make time for you and you don't make the time because you're too busy. So take this, however you want. If you feel like you are putting up those walls because you don't want them to get close, then we can talk about that. Private message me. We can discuss how to get rid of that, how to really let go of the fear, let go of the doubt, let go of, those disappointments that keep you putting these walls up with excuses like I don't have the time and I just have so much going on. And hey, sometimes it's true, it's valid. We have a lot on our plates. But if it's something we really want, then let's start working on it. Let's start making the time. Let's start taking the steps that we need to take to make it happen. So once again, I hope you have a wonderful evening and a great week filled with time of things that bring us joy and that bring life to our lives, right? So have a wonderful evening and we'll be in touch. Have a great week.